So set up the scenario for us. So as I mentioned in kind of the setup for the segment, sovereign citizen moves into a home while the seller's trying to sell it or whatever it looks like. Just set up the whole scenario. What was going on?
Yeah, so we have a listing of a home for sale.
Okay.
Our agent had represented the seller when they bought the home. So this is a repeat client. There's a lot of loyalty and friendship there, trust, all of that. And the seller was on vacation. They were down in Mexico having a nice summer vacation.
Out of the country, thinking everything was safe, and back in Houston, nothing to worry about.
Right. A showing gets scheduled for Wednesday afternoon, and the agent gets there, and there's no key in the lockbox.
The lockbox is still there, but it's empty.
Now, Cleve, I'm sure you have had that happen before in your career. It happens from time to time. So nobody panics, nobody freaks out, anything like that. She calls our agent, the showing agent does. Our agent says, hey, I'm not far away. I can bring over another key. Hold tight. So our agent shows up at the house, and the other key also doesn't work. And oh, by the way, her sign in the front yard is missing. It was when she tried the other key and it didn't work that she started feeling like, okay, something is off here. Again, not necessarily something sinister, because no one could have imagined what's about to happening. So she finds the agent that last opened the lockbox, calls this agent, and says, hey, did you by accident grab the key? This agent doesn't really answer the question. Kept kind of beating around the bush, kept talking about the house, this, that, whatever. And finally my agent was like, look, did you or didn't you?
Yeah, come on.
And she hung up the phone. So at that point, my agent calls me and is telling me what's going on. And I said, okay, something seems off here. While we're talking, emails from this other agent with court documents that have been filed 5 days before, alleging that she owned this house. Because she is a sovereign citizen, and our seller had bought this home from a house flipper in 2023. The house flipper had bought it out of foreclosure in 2022, and the agent who took the key was the person who got foreclosed on.
Whoa. And now, was she saying that that foreclosure was not valid, because she's a sovereign citizen and your laws can't touch her?
Correct.
Whoa.
This person felt like the foreclosure was done illegally because she's not subject to the laws of the United States, and she therefore can just steal her house back. So I tell my agent, you need to call the police. You need to get them out there and get something in writing. Whether it's even just reporting that your sign is missing. Doesn't matter. Just get something on paper and make them aware of this situation. And you need to call a locksmith and get the house rekeyed. The police show up, and the locksmith shows up, and the locksmith tells our agent, this place has recently already been rekeyed. So not only did this agent take the key, this agent then rekeyed the house so no one else would have access to it, which is why our agent's spare key didn't work. Basically told us, look, we can't do anything because she's not here. We don't have proof that she broke into this house.